What's up, YouTube? You like another motivational video? Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. Remember to like, hit the subscribe button if you didn't. If you're watching the video, enjoy it. I'm gonna come out with more content, more inspirational videos, more things that really resonate with other people in their situation, and things that overall just have a great meaning in whatever you're doing in life and whatever you're trying to accomplish. Whatever you're trying to accomplish. Today is a great topic. Lean on your instincts and move and think like a tank. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's like just trust your instincts. You have thousands of instincts. Just always trust your instincts. If anything in your life or you're feeling or you're going through a certain circumstance and like your body and your mind is telling you something, you have to listen to that. Really trust that what you're feeling is almost correct in a sense. So like, don't fully embrace everything you feel and think, but just have reassurance that you were in tune with yourself, that you trust yourself enough to make the difference of what is real and what's not. So in life, you're gonna go through things and you're gonna be kind of like skeptical, or you're gonna be kind of like not sure of yourself, but you have to just stay focused and stay on course. And a lot of people are gonna doubt you, and they're gonna make you feel like make you like doubt yourself. So you gotta stay focused, and you gotta stay in tune with yourself. Like, you have to think of like you're your own team, your own basketball team. You're not gonna have a lot of friends. There's gonna be a lot of fake love, but you can't let that stop you. Like this morning, I got up early. I knew that, like, my gym partner, he's not gonna be at the gym, so I'm not gonna have that extra push. But at the same time, I know what needs to be done. I know what I gotta do. Like, there's no stopping me. That's anything in life. Like, I know there's especially when you take the time and be alone. Like, when I say move and think like a tank, you gotta be strong. You gotta be solid. You can't. There's gonna be attacks, and you gotta be like built to just take it. You can't just let shit just break you down or destroy you on one hit. You gotta be able to go through the journey and take multiple hits, take damage, and just keep moving. And then, when you strike, it's powerful. So whenever you strike, make sure you aim it right, and when you strike, when I say strike, I mean like when you make your first move, or when you feel like it's time to take advantage of the opportunity. Make sure you're making a solid, like accurate like shot. So when you take your shot, make sure it's accurate, make sure you're on point, make sure you're focused, make sure you're accounting for every little error that can come up, and you're just in tune with yourself. So if you can build that up where you're just moving and thinking like a tank, it's gonna make you get through this journey a lot easier, and it's gonna carry you through those hard times and all that turmoil you're going through, or depression or anxiety, or just like the hate you're going through, and people don't want to see you, especially like, I'm gonna say it, being black, African American, like, you don't see a lot of people want to support you. You even see, like, sometimes you don't believe it, you might not believe it, but even other like black people, African Americans, they won't even acknowledge you. Sometimes they'll see you, and it's like they feel like they're on your own, they're in their own world, like like you like, damn dog, like, you do understand, like, we got. So it's like, in a sense like that, you understand that sometimes people are not on code, and that's just the way it is. So you can't, like I said, when you move and think like a tank, you can't let that shit bother you. Just know what it is, and just keep moving, because there's gonna be times when you're gonna run into that person who is on code. And for people out there, they know what that means when you're on code, and they gonna know, like, shit, we gonna come together like Mighty Morphin, like Rangers, you know what I'm saying? So that's a '90s thing. It's a TV show, it's Power Rangers, and they come together when everybody themselves they're weak. But when they came together, they were able to beat the opponent, because they came together. They used all their strengths together. So it's just in a sense like that. So even if you are alone, though, you still gotta be a wolf. You gotta be like a tank. So you can't let that stop you. So I'm giving game. So lean on your instincts. If you see something like that's not right, people are not treating you right, they're not giving you the right energy, they're not reciprocating the love. You gotta separate yourself. You gotta move away. If you feel like people are just using you because you're doing something like positive for their life, but they're not trying to give it back to you, or they're not trying to help you grow, you got to separate yourself. You got to trust your instincts. Your instincts are telling you things for a reason. It's because your instincts are there to protect you. So if somebody's not doing something for your well-being, you got to distance yourself, because your body's already, your mind, your soul, your body is telling you this is not a good situation for us. We need to change plans. So, and then when you move like a tank, you think like a tank. When you do that, make that move, and you separate yourself, people are gonna go after you. They're gonna attack you because you're alone. You're like, when you're alone, you're kind of a easy target because it's like they ain't gotta worry about too much fire coming back on them because it's like they'll just group up with a lot of other people, team up on you, and then they got more power against you. Just like I said, it's just a reverse, the role reverse. Like I told you, when the Mighty Morphins Rangers came together, they were powerful. They beat their opponent because they were going against like probably one big bad dude. But at the same time, when you build like a tank, you think like a tank, you're gonna survive it. You're gonna take damage. You might get hit, depression, anxiety, feel alone, stuff like that. But you're gonna get through it, and it's gonna be all right. So it's not just for somebody in like one typical ethnicity. It's like it goes for any like any ethnicity, like any race. Like if you're going through something, just know that you're gonna go through times when it's like people gonna doubt you. You have insecurities. These are typical emotions that people have, and you just gotta get through it because it's like this is life, and life comes with the good and bad. So you have to enjoy everything that comes with it, and you gotta take your wins wherever you can. So I've taught myself to like look at things in a way greater light of positivity. So anytime somebody closes the door or they shut me down, like they don't want to be a part of like what I'm doing or share the energy that I'm trying to provide to them and share with them, and like this, and I just take it as like it's a win because maybe that person wasn't able to provide what I'm providing, and they knew that, and so that's why they shut the door. They're like, hey, I can't give you the same energy you're giving me, so I'm not gonna even engage. So that's a great thing for yourself. Like, yeah, think about things in a different light. Every time something goes wrong, you can't always think it's a loss. It's like sometimes it's a win, just in the sense of like it's a different circumstance of a win. It's like it might not be in a sense where you're gaining everything up front, but in the long term, because you didn't have to waste time, sharing your thoughts, your emotions with this person who's not going to even do the same to you. You saved your time and you saved your energy. So now you're able to use that energy for yourself and just love yourself. And that self love is really powerful. It really is really great. It helps you, get through things in life. And just because you're by yourself doesn't mean you're always alone. Like you have things you like to do. If you got like hobbies or interests that you're really passionate about and you love to do, enjoy those things. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your energy. That's basically your company, your energy that you provide yourself. Like that's just so powerful that when you give it to other people, they feel joy. So if you gave it to yourself, you're gonna feel that joy too, and you didn't even have to go outward and look for it. It was always inside you. And another thing is like, when you're built and move like a tank, there's gonna be times when you're just like really, you're gonna have times when you're chasing lust, and that's gonna be a really hard. That goes for women and men. Like you're gonna be chasing lust, and that's gonna be hard to like navigate because it's a natural emotion that you're chasing throughout. It's a biological thing you're chasing, and it's okay. But it's like you want to try to control it like a tank. You want to be solid, where people have to basically you want to create a situation where people have to come to you and they have to come to correct. Like they have to come with that energy because they know that if they ain't coming with the energy, they're not getting enough from you. They know that it's not happening. Like that's why I say think and move like a tank because the tank is so strong. Like you can come to it, and if you ain't with the shit with the tank is not going. There's no friendship over here. We ain't no friends. Like it's like if you come with the energy, you come with the life, then yeah, we can show love. But other than that, it ain't happening. So just you just gotta be tough, and this especially in life. Like life is gonna test you in every situation, and every opportunity is gonna test you. But you're gonna see a lot of benefits of it because you know you'd be surprised how far you can take yourself just by having a heart and having a strong mind to do what you really love to do. Because people really want that, and they want that energy from you. So you gotta be careful where you share your energy. So that's why I said trust your instincts, because your instincts are gonna tell you like, hey, like sometimes when you're by yourself, you come up with great ideas, and because you were by yourself, no one can take those ideas because they didn't hear them, they never saw them, they was all in your head, and you just have to execute them. And sometimes you come with the greatest ideas because you didn't have no distractions. You were sitting there thinking, doing your thing, you had your head down, focused on whatever you was doing, and you got this great idea, or it wasn't even a new idea, it was just something that came to you that you said, this is a great move I can make. I'm about to bust this move. Your instincts are telling you like you need to bust this move. There's opportunity right here because your mind, your body is in sync with each other because you took the time to really understand yourself, and you understood that you want to take yourself to a new level, and you ain't gonna hate on yourself. You're not gonna sabotage yourself. You might have insecurities and doubt, but all that shit when you get in tune with yourself and you focus, you eating right, you exercising, you enjoying your time by yourself, Now you're your own best friend. Now your own best friend, like you know how you have imaginary friend, and you like, hey, like really, as a kid, that imaginary friend was just your subconscious, like, or your like your inner thoughts. That was what it was. It was like imagination of like who would be, like how it would be if like you had another person next to you, like because you didn't have a lot of friends, so you had to create a friend, which is what you're doing when you get in tune with yourself. You create a friend knows what you like to eat, it knows what you like to do, it knows what like entertainment you like. So then at that point, it's like that friend is already looking out for you because you guys are one of the same. So at the same time, when you see that happen, it's like, okay, so now you can really lean on yourself. That's what I meant. Lean on your instinct because your instinct's already in tune with you. It's like, hey, we in it together. If you lose, I'll lose. If we win, we win. And of course, it's gonna be there. It ain't gonna leave you. So whenever you lose, and you hit this drought or this rut, and you lose like 50 times, 100 times, your instincts and your inner self ain't gonna never leave you because you already in tune with yourself. You already know it's like it's gonna be a hard journey. We're gonna have a lot of losses. We'll go to the playoffs. We're gonna lose. We're gonna go to the playoffs again. We're gonna lose. Every time we go to the playoffs, we know what the opposition is doing. We know how to get better. We know how they moving. We know the defense. We know how they trying to come on and send spies. They trying to take your energy. Your instincts tell you all this stuff. It's like it's like that's why it's cool to meditate because when you meditate, it's like the earth and everything is coming in line with what your energy is, and your energy can take you a long way. The way you think take you a long way. Like you don't let shit bother you. Like people they wanna be around you because they wanna know what's the secret, what's the goal, what's the sauce. You create this sauce using the kitchen, in an analogy form, using the kitchen creating a sauce. It was like, damn, what's the recipe? But you're like, nah, I can't tell you the recipe because you didn't want to be in the kitchen learning it with me. I had to spend time trying to figure out this shit because this shit was tough. This sauce wasn't good at first. The sauce was nasty. It was bitter. It was salty. It was watery. But I took the time. I nurtured. I changed up the recipe. Now the sauce is all thick. You know what I'm saying? We like it thick. You know what I'm saying? And now it got flavor. Because now you really worked on yourself. So now the sauce got flavor. You know what I'm saying? Now you know how to make more of it. So they got a lot of sauce. And now people want some of your sauce. It's like they don't want to work for it. So when I say lean on your instincts, that's what I mean. And when you move like a tank and think like a tank, this shit it's gonna get grimy. It's gonna get rough. You're gonna be in times where it's gonna get rough. People give up, and that's why you see people just down and out. They don't have nobody to help them. But they have themselves. They can help themselves. So this shit gonna get rough. It's gonna be rainy days. It's gonna be storms. But when you in tune with yourself, you ready for this. You ready. Like you gotta create that mindset where it's like you going to war in a sense. It's like how they say spiritual war. This spiritual. It is a spiritual war. And you going to war. You going against your own demons. You going against other people's demons. This is a war. So and in life, there's things that they're pushing stuff on you, and that's another thing. They're trying to distract you. They putting stuff. They doing all types of stuff, man. It's a war out here. Like you thinking like, cause shit look all modernized. You got stores, you got healthcare, you got lights, you got cars, you got water, you got water systems, you got infrastructures. That shit still don't matter. Like you still gotta like just because you see the world one way doesn't mean there's not another version of it in a different light, in different setting, a different vision of it, a version of it with the different right sight. You gotta have that sight, that eyesight. So just know it's just real. And I wanted to give some motivation, inspiration, saying that you can do it. Just have that. You gotta move like a tank, think like a tank, and trust your instincts. So if you do those things, I guarantee you'll be back on his channel talking about like, hey, he was right. And it's like this is what you got to know. So this is great. I love to do this. I love to like inspire people. I love to share my thoughts in a way that it helps other people. Um, and really cherish your energy and cherish who you are. And if people don't respect it, you gotta move, you gotta separate. And they're gonna really soon regret it because they're gonna feel because they when they came around they understood what it was like, and when you take away they're gonna feel it. They're gonna understand like, damn, he took that away. I gotta change up my behavior because now you're teaching them how to treat you, how to respond. Because at first they thought it was sweet. They're like, oh, he gonna keep giving and giving. I'm just gonna leech off of it like a like basically leeching off of So when you change it up, it's gonna be a good feeling because now you showing them like your value. So always show people your value and don't worry about what the haters say because really they scared of their value because they know that they trying to get at a discount. They trying to get you at a discount. But you telling them, nah, this is full price. I'm going for the high because I worked on myself. I worked on the product. It's like anything else. Like doctors, they charge a lot of money. Why? Because they took the time to go to school. They worked on themselves. Mechanics, same thing. You can't even tell a mechanic, hey, this is gonna cost you 250. Like, hey, Rocky, you want to feel like, nah, he ain't playing that, cause he worked on himself. He know his value. So when you think like that, it's like you gotta know your value. That time you worked on yourself, you put in the work. Like a lot of times women are gonna they're gonna doubt you. They ain't gonna see the value because they don't see like this is a funny thing about these situations, like especially relationships and dating. They're looking on the outside. They're looking for what they can see visually for like value, like the car, the house, the job. Like they're looking for that, but they're not looking at what's inside or what motivates that person, what pushes that person. It's like if they went to a horse track, right, to see betting horses, they look for the prettiest, the horses with the what I mean? They're looking for anything on the outside that look like that horse, but they can't tell inside that horse's eyes if he a goer, if he a rider, if he a he built different. That horse is built different. So this is what I want to say. It's like, you got to know your value and understand that people ain't gonna always know your value, but you have to be in tune with yourself where you could just be like, you're lost without even saying anything to us. Just looking at it like you're lost because this is a marathon, and I've always said this in previous videos. This is a marathon. So when they pick the wrong boat or wrong horse, and that horse don't go the distance or that boat sink, they're gonna look to you to come save them. And that's the thing. You could be a nice person, a good person, but you can't save people. You can't save everybody. You can damn near save yourself. So you save yourself and the people you really know that was with you. That's all that matters. That's really key to life. Is doing what you doing is right. People can tell you all this they won't, but they can tell you anything they want. Oh, like give you compliments and shit like that. But if they ain't showing you with their actions, you can't take it with value because it's like you gotta see actions because actions is what the energy brings. That energy bring actions. Them just saying it's just like white noise. It's white noise. You know how you can't sleep, so you leave the TV on. That's all it is. Just the white noise make you help you sleep so that you can feel like you're not alone. But the real ones, they know what's up. They know you gotta push through them hard times. You gotta go through the pain. You know what I'm saying? When I get up early, I feel like I got hit by a brick. I go to work. I still have that mindset, like, I'm blessed. I'm still blessed. I'm alive. I got another opportunity to go to work, do my thing, be great. And I hit the gym after, then I got to do it again, be great again. I got to go to the gym, work out, have my body and my mind in the physical shape that I'm basically going to the gym just to build myself up, to like be a tank, to move like a tank and think like a tank. Because every time you're doing something painful, something hard, lifting weights, that shit makes you stronger. And then the mentality of it is like, if you can do this for 2 hours, 1 hour, that's making you even stronger. Because anything in life, you might have to do it for like 3 hours, 4 hours. But you've already know how it feels to put your body under stress, your mind under stress from doing it repeatedly, going to the gym consistently, persistently, consistently, you know. So be vigilant, watch what people say, watch how they move around you, and just know like they do want your energy. Your energy is like money, because like a lot of people ain't got money, so they go after the energy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got money and they still want your energy. They said, "Damn, we got money," and now that's like giving the energy back, or you know you can do other way. You can make other hustles, make other moves. You just gotta be in tune with yourself. You gotta remember, like a team. If you're going to the playoffs, just know that you can tell them, "Hey, I've been to the playoffs 16 times. We already, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna, we on the way going to the finals. If you wanna be on this team, you gotta put in the work too, or you gotta come with something. You can't just come with nothing and just think you're gonna come win a ring for free. You ain't gonna just jump on the team and get a ring. You gotta put in the work. You want a ring? We going to the finals. Then we get to the finals, we going all. He's gonna tell you who really get dirty with you. Like you want somebody who's gonna get in there and get dirty. If they're not in there getting dirty, just be like, hey, like I can't. We can't do this. Like I can't. You're not on the same level as me. Like don't even gotta say much. Just like, hey, I can't. We can't do this. Like we can't do this. Like it's not gonna work. And that's all you gotta say. You ain't owe them no explanation, no apology. Just tell them straight up, hey, it's not gonna work. I'm already on a different level. I had to tell somebody the other day. It was like, hey, like we should work out. We should be gym partners. I was like, it won't be fair to you, cause like we're on a different level. What I'm gonna demand of you, you gonna be like, nah. You ain't gonna want to do it. You can't take that pressure. You can't take that work. Like it's like I put in work to get to myself to this point where I can do it day in day out. Like I get up early, eat, get a meal in, then work out, do my little chores. You know what I mean? Keep your mind focused on the goal. You know what I mean? Like, keep yourself where it's like in solitude, where you have peace. It's things you create in your life that it takes time to get. You couldn't. I didn't have this stuff overnight. I went to a lot of. You have to go through a lot of dark times. You have to get dirty. You're just. You're going through it emotionally. You're all wrecked. You just have to put yourself back together like a puzzle. And that puzzle takes a while to put together. You ever put a puzzle together? You be sitting there trying to find the right pieces, getting frustrated. That's how it feels. And people come along and just see that puzzle half already done, almost a quarter way there, and they go like, "Hey, I want to play with you. I want to use this puzzle too." It's like, nah, man, like this ain't how that program works. So I just want to say that quick message, and I kind of went on a rant, but I hope you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to say, and you understand that this shit real. It's a spiritual war. Don't let people try to like fake woke you, fake lead you. They say, "Oh, like yeah, like it'd be great, come with us." Nah, tell them I'm a lone wolf. I'm a leader. Don't just follow people. Don't just get caught up. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna get you to follow them, and then they're gonna use your energy for what they want. It's basically like the okie dokie. Like, hey, like the bait and switch. Hey, like yeah, I'm riding with you. Like you'll be a great attribute. And as soon as they get you on the team, they using you for what they want to move them up. You know what I mean? To get what they want. So it's like when you see things like that, you gotta be vigilant. Be like, okay, all right, cool, bet. Don't get all hysterical, don't get all emotional about it, but just be game, be vigilant, understand that like, what it is. People they know like what they're doing, so just look at them like, all right, cool, bet. But just keep yourself like a moving, think like a tank, and trust your instincts, and just wait for your moment to strike. You know what I mean? Like wait for that opportunity. It's like just don't overreact, don't overshoot. Because like a tank, you can't just shoot right away. It's like it takes time it takes time to reload. You know what I'm saying? You got one good shot. That's all you need. But when you on point, you in tune. You gonna hit it. You gonna hit it. It's gonna hit. You gonna be on point. You gonna be happy. So I'm glad you guys came in. If you really like the video, like support the channel, like it. Leave a comment, share it. That's all I ask for. And yeah, they're not gonna. A lot of people gonna see this video and they ain't gonna like to hear this. That's what I feel like, cause I be seeing a lot of people's channels and like it be like they talk about the most random, like unproductive stuff in the world, and they just still get a lot of views. And like sometimes because they just a girl or pretty, that's no excuse. If you want something in life, you gotta keep going for it. You gotta stay motivated, and don't worry about what a hater says or what people think. Your time will come, and just keep pushing. Keep pushing. It's all a journey, and you don't know how close you are. So just keep pushing. Put your head down. Just bum rush it. You know what I'm saying? Just hit it like a tank. Bust through the door, and show them who's boss and you a king. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stay up. I'm out. Conscious.